In 1991, the morning show was created at BHS by producers Bennett Kilmer and Joe Nussbaum, with the help of the teacher Richard Shorkey. Nussbaum went on to direct the short film George Lucas in Love and the feature films Sleepover and Sydney White starring Amanda Bynes. Shorkey was the advisor to the club for 20 years. The show originally only had a few small cameras. Since then, it has grown to include 2 professional cameras, a graphics machine, audio board, and a switchboard. The morning show continues to be a professional and quality program with the supervision of the new advisor, Mr. Chris French. The morning show has now modernized and uses computers instead of other consoles. In the 1986 to 1987 school year, Brighton Beat, a precursor to the morning show, was produced. This show included 1 news and 1 interview show each week. The morning show now is proud to host 1 show every morning of the school year, presenting news and information for the students of Brighton High School. Let's now meet some of the crew.
Hi, I'm Michaela Green and I do audio for the morning show. For audio, you are controlling the mics, whether they're up in the studio or not. You control people can hear them or not.
Hey, Greg.
You also choose songs that you play before the show.
I'm Gregory and I do graphics, which is basically I'm in charge of making sure that these side graphics go out on the show as it's going. They're just like little pictures to show the announcement that they're saying. I also am in charge of graphics like the lunch graphic, which is today's lunch obviously, and the opening graphic, which you can see right there, which is basically has a clock on it, so it's like a clock on every TV.
I'm Spencer and I'm an anchor for the morning show.
I am Andrew Parisi and I do the camera for the morning show.
Hey, my name is David. I'm the sports coordinator for the morning show. Basically, I direct the on-set interviews that we have every few weeks, and I'm in charge of editing the segment and be sure they get on the show.
Hello. As a director, most days you do absolutely nothing. And then, some days, it's complete chaos, is when you're in charge of everything. And those days is usually when 100% of the things go wrong. So if you want to be a director, try it out.
I'm Ian Donnelly, I guess. I don't know. I kind of just work the camera. That's about it.
Hello, my name is Ian Strasek and I work here as a director for the BHS Morning Show. Here is our director's board, our 810 1M switcher from Blackmagic Design. This allows us to switch all the video inputs, and that's basically what I do every day, along with making all the announcements, putting them all together in one script, and controlling all the other people in here. So let's go and check out some of the other jobs. Over here is our graphics generator. This is a pretty old program, but this will be changing next year with our addition of Data Video CG 500. Right now, though, it is Lyric Pro, and it's from about 1995. But what this does allow us to do is to make certain graphics, such as sports graphics, lunch graphics, lower thirds, and side graphics, like that kind of stuff that you'll see on our show very frequently. Over here is our audio computer and audio board. Our audio mixer down here allows us to control all the mic inputs, all the inputs from computers and other kind of inputs, and also to display it out to the school and out to our studio over there. Our computer over here allows us to display segments and show different kinds of songs and other kinds of videos and openings that we make every morning. Over here is our second multi-view monitor, which is mirrored to the one over there. And basically what this allows us to do is to see all the camera inputs, all the graphics and other things that are happening out in the studio and out in our entire show. Over here is our recording computer, our PC over here. This allows us to record our show so that it can go onto YouTube every morning. And we use something called Adobe On Location for this. This is part of the CS5 line. That should be changing next year, along with this, which is our iMac, fancy new piece of equipment, which allows us to stream with something called QuickTime Broadcaster software. Together, these 2 computers should be consolidated into one Blackmagic Design product, so that we can both stream and record at the same time. And over here is our mainframe, our fancy, very old piece of equipment. This is probably the oldest thing in the booth as of now. What this allows us to do is we have our DV cam over here, our digital video cassette recorder. This basically takes the inputs off of our switcher and inputs them into here so that we can get both one for our streaming software and one for our recording software over here. Down over here are our two camera boxes. These allow us to change all the different settings, although usually what we just do is turn them on and off. Other than that, that's about it, and yeah.
My name is Mr. French. I'm the advisor for the morning show. Some of the things that I'd like to see us change is we would like to go to HD cameras instead of analog cameras, just to help streamline it instead of going from digital to analog to digital to analog. Our lighting right now, we have tungsten lighting, and that is very hot. I would like to go to LED lighting, which one, it saves money on electricity and also be much cooler for the anchors and the guests.